think I lost myself. I did, yeah. I told you when I put the phone down to take my jumper off, it started buffing. So then I thought, oh yeah, I've lost you. And then you guys missed the best pelican show ever, and I knew that would happen because then I saw you say buffing. Deb, I saw you say buffing, and I was like, I've lost you. And so when it buffs, the actual video footage is not actually like recorded either. So I just stopped it. And I just watched the Pelican show to myself because I knew that if I reconnected, it would get cut off again. I tried to reconnect and it got cut off. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to watch the Pelican show to myself and just tell you about it later on. If I see you, I see you. If I don't, I don't. But yeah, is there pelicans out there? No, I don't know. Let me just show you where I am. So yeah, that's where I walked up. And I said to you this morning when I was walking, I said, I'll go up because I know it'll cut down. So when I walk down the other way, it cuts off. So anyway, I should have known better. But there is a pelican at the end there. He's standing on the rocks. So there you go. Hey Paul, how you going? Yeah, I got cut off. I knew that would happen. That's alright. Doesn't matter. There's pelican. Pelican on a rock, guys. Pelican on a rock. Anyway, Paul, have you gone walking yet this morning? Or is it still a bit early for you? So we are walking back. I wanted to show you this, Paul. It's a really beautiful picture. A local paid for an artist to put this on his wall. It's so beautiful. So we've got Mr. Dolphin around some coral. Beautiful Mr. Dolphin. There's some sun coming through. Literally sun coming through. How cool is that? We actually have sun going over the sun rays. There we go. And then we have Mr. Turtle. And then we have Mr. Pelican. And that is the gander that we just saw. So Paul, do you know if the front of the boat is called the bow or is the back of the boat called the bow? What's the front of the boat mean? Hey Palu, how are you? And that's how the boat originally looked with the gun at the front. Now, is the front of the boat called the bow or is the back of the boat the bow? And this is this artist, street art concept by Drool Art and Procheriet. Yeah, so anyway, they painted that. Pretty cool, isn't it? Beautiful. So I just did a live where I just took you to see the shipwreck, but it reconnected out. If you're interested in seeing that, the last live on my channel is of the actual, well, it's a walk and then you see the ship. It's pretty cool though, isn't it? But yeah, someone paid for that. Those people paid for that on their fence. Beautiful. It's a nice, like a gift for the whole neighbourhood to look at it. Okay, so I did get it right, Paul. Okay, so the bow. So I was just showing you on that last live, the bow is the only thing that's really kind of a left of the front of the gunboat. If that interests you, check out the last live. Now, I'm trying to tie my jumper up so it doesn't fall down. And what I did when I was tying my jumper on, I pressed one of the buttons on my phone and then I put it down, and because it got too low, the connection dropped out. Because sometimes when you're by the beach here, the connection is blocked by the houses and all the apartment buildings that are getting built. So I should have known better it would get cut off. But anyway, do I care? I mean, I'm sorry, I do care, but I don't care. You know, it is what it is. I went on an adventure. It's actually quite nice down there, actually, guys. It was, I mean, I can't take you down there because, well, it will cut off. I did a video, actually. I'm going to make a short out of it because it's really beautiful through there. I haven't been down there for ages, so it was really nice to go down there, actually, guys. And to be honest, it was nice to have the spot to myself. And I know I like to take you along and, you know, show you where I'm at with my lives. But sometimes it is also nice disappear into people's yards. It is also nice to have a moment to myself. Now, we're about to walk past a, what do you call it, a library, like, you know, those cupboard libraries? There's some really good books there. There's two books that I want to get. One is a book on Australian short stories to inspire. So, you know, I always need some inspiration, right? Okay, my jacket is falling down, so we're just going to have to carry it. So, guys, this is the top of the stairs that take us down to that little private beach called Scott's Point. That sometimes, right now, it's covered by water. So if I walk down there, I'll show you. Why not? I've got a late start this morning, and I've got 20-cent battery, so you know, let's live dangerously. So that'll be the next thing. It'll get cut off because I've got no battery left. So if I walk down these stairs, you can see the water is literally lapping at the bottom of the stairs. So that's Scott's Point down there, nice little place. And I can kind of point over. It's the end of Scott's Point there. Anyway, we're not going to go down there, guys. That means I'd have to just go back up the stairs myself. And yeah, I'm being lazy. I don't want to go back up the stairs if I don't have to. Just saying. So we're just going around the corner here, and then we'll hit the top of Scott's Point where it's really beautiful. We've got the beautiful gum trees, and it's a really nice little area. I've taken you there before. Wow, that's a lot of money, isn't it? Shit, that is a lot of money, Paul. Freaking hell. Thanks for sharing that, Paul. So, guys, I did recently a 30-kilometre walk for Coast Track for Beyond Blue. The money we raised was $949,000. Wowzers. And I'm proud to say that I raised about $600 worth of that. So, and you guys inspired me, helped me. We did all the training with you guys. So anyway, let's get into this bookshelf thing. Ah, yes, this is it. This is the book I want to get. Australian Stories to Inspire the Spirit. So this has got 120 short inspirational short stories that will spiritually refresh and restore the gift of wonder to your hectic life. I might even read a story and share it with you one day. But I also wanted to get this book here called The Great Australian CWA Stories. It's got, CWA stands for the Country Women's Association here in Australia, and they have stories by each kind of from different people, and they've got like their recipes. And I don't know if anyone knows, I mean, Paul, you'll know because you're Australian, that CWA, the ladies cook really nice, yummy foods. So when I say foods, I'm talking treats, as in sweets. And they've got recipes like sultana cake, sponge roll with raspberry jam. Oh my gosh. Cinnamon rolls, coffee cake, gingerbread. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, that is a treat. So you're allowed to take these books. They say that you should bring back some books, so we should take some books from our place and bring them back one day. And we will, but we're going to take those home with us. So now I've got, oh my gosh, okay. So now I've got a jumper over my shoulder, books under my arm. I'm trying to hold this up so that it's not rubbing against my hair, because that's why it makes noises, because it's rubbing against my hair. So yeah, small things in life, hey, simple things in life. So anyway, yeah, Paul, honestly, I am so stoked. Thank you very much for finding that stat. I didn't actually know how much we raised. Wow, nearly $1 million from that one day walking 30 kilometres. And if anyone's interested, there is a playlist called 30 kilometres, I think, 30 kilometres walking for purpose. Actually, Paul, in my last video, my last live that dropped out, I took you down to, where I watch the sunset normally. So I walked down there to the jetty and I showed an area where actually that my friend Esther did get married actually. It's a beautiful spot. And then we walked to the jetty. So this is Scott's Point. It's a beautiful area, this area here. I just walk through here and I just think I'm in a wonderland of gum trees and ocean and just beauty. It's not hard. It's hard to hate the world. I mean, I don't hate the world, but there are things going on in the world that we don't like. But and there's atrocities going on. But anyway, I'm not going to talk politics right now. But look at this old big gum tree. Look how, oh my gosh, guys, there's a lorikeet up there. He's saying hello. Hey Paul, how you doing? And it's like having a scratch, saying, try to scratch that, Paul. Oh, cool. That's a lot. Rainbow lorikeet. Oh, there's a few of them, guys. Oh, hello. I scared them off. So, I don't know. I walk through here and I just think the world is absolutely beautiful. Mother Nature is so amazing that we should be so lucky to call this home. Well, I should be so lucky to call this home. Paul, I'm sure, feels much the same when he walks through places he lives in Phillip Island. So I'm talking to Paul D Australia. I'm sure he's saying the same thing. When he goes for a walk, he does about two walks a day. And, I'm sure he feels the same when he walks through the bush, sees the ocean, or walks through the bush. Doesn't matter. You don't have to see an ocean. Not everyone is lucky to live next to the ocean. I know that, and I feel very grateful for that. But what I'm trying to say is that, just take yourself in nature. Whatever you see, tune into it. Look at the big trees and the leaves. See, look up the top and see what you can see up there. Sometimes you can see, bird nests. And if you really just be quiet, I know it's hard when I'm talking in your ear, but if you mute, yeah, just mute me for a while, okay, guys? And just check that out. Hi, Life with Misty. How are you going? Welcome to Redcliffe. This is Redcliffe. Now I'm on 18% battery. So this is the first world problems coming in, right, guys? She's doing a live. She did a live because her first live dropped out. She's walking around with a jumper on her shoulder, books under my arm that I just got from a book library. She's walking down the hill and she's at 18%. It's called Russian Roulette Live. Life with Misty. What do you post about? So I just talked about what Paul posts about. Paul D posts about things he sees when he goes walking on Phillip Island in Australia. And he also posts about places he goes on holidays overseas too, or other places in Australia. I post about adventures I do around Australia and then adventures I do overseas. So I am trying to I'm trying to explore 80 countries, not trying, I am exploring. So I'm up to country number 62. That was Luxembourg. That was amazing. That was back in May. And that's when, Paul got to see some first-hand adventures in Luxembourg. And that was, I tell you, I still laugh at that live, Paul. You know the live I'm talking about. It was amazing. We went painting. We went down an elevator. We went down. Oh, it's just amazing. Luxembourg was just so truly amazing. Okay, I'm still trying to balance books and. Okay. Maybe I should have left the books there and went and got them when I got in my car. That would have been smarter, wouldn't it? Because now I've got, oh dear, first world problems, guys. My jacket keeps on falling off my shoulder. My books keep on falling off my arms. I should just stop the live and walk back to my car like a normal person. Oh my goodness. This is just me complaining. This is a great live, guys. Yeah, tune in. Now, okay. Paul, where are you walking today? Let's turn around. I need to bring a battery pack on every live. Yeah, Paul, that would be very sensible. You know I don't do sensible. And where am I going to put the battery pack? I do actually have a small one that's really light that I could put in my pocket, and it would just mean that I would have to make sure I put leggings that actually have pockets on, which I do have leggings that have pockets on. So yeah, right, Paul. I could do that. But where are you going walking today, Paul? Hi, Mendris. You're from Israel. Hi, welcome. You are watching a live stream over a walk in Redcliffe, which is in Australia. I keep on putting the phone down, guys, because I'm not going to film people. Normally I'm on the beach walking, and that's probably why it's much easier walking on the beach, because I don't walk across people too much, because on the beach at this time of the morning, it is 8:55 a.m. There is a lot of people walking now. You know, everyone's awake, everyone's dropped their kids to school. I'll go over this side a little bit more. So it's a different view, guys. We don't normally walk up here. We're normally on the beach walking. So Paul, when the video dropped out before, I got the best show of the pelicans. They were grunting. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that pelicans grunted that loud. Have you ever heard a pelican grunt? It was weird, so weird. They were fighting and they were grunting at each other. A shoulder bag. Yeah, look, I could take a backpack with me. You're right, Paul. That way I could carry my water and I could carry my keys. I could put my jacket in. I could put my books in that I carry, but I find some random books on the side of the road. Sometimes in that area, just there where the books are, so people drop DVDs and other books and random stuff that people can just pick up on the side of the road, like a giveaway, like a garage sale without the money transfer. So I actually got a really good CD one day when I walked through there. Can't remember the name of the CD, but I got a CD. And maybe I did a live on it too, actually. Yeah, I don't know. But you're right, Paul. I actually do need a proper new backpack. The backpack I normally have, did I have it yeah, I actually had it when I was backpacking last year when I went to Ibiza and the UK and Taiwan. Especially in Taiwan when I was backpacking around, the actual backpack was hanging by a string. I actually had packing tape with me. So that's a big tip I do when I go backpacking. I take packing tape with me just in case my bag or something breaks and you can kind of fix it on the run. So I was backpacking around with my day pack, like literally masked together with packing tape. It was hilarious. But I haven't since bought one. I need to find the right one. Very Pacific, right, guys? So I've been using Diego's backpack. His backpack, I just don't love it. Don't love it. And then I have another backpack that when I went to Europe, I used. It's a smaller one, so you need the right size too. So I probably could, Paul, take the smaller one with me on a walk in the mornings. You're right, Paul. Thank you. We've discussed the first world problems of Dory this morning and how if she did take a little backpack, she could have a drink of water right now and not be thirsty. She could be putting her books in that backpack and not be feeling like she's lopsided. I wouldn't be playing Russian roulette because I think I'm down to 15% now. And I've got to put some sunscreen on my face too because the sun is now beating on my face. My gosh, I'm a complaining git this morning. What is wrong with me? Anyway, guys, this is a beautiful boardwalk. I love walking on here. There's something about boardwalks. I love boardwalks. Just, we're walking on wood. I don't know. I just like them. And, we get to walk along a beautiful beach. There's a boat moored out there, so someone's still living on that at the moment. Waking up, they might be still sleeping out there. How beautiful, hey? So, Paul, you've got a canvas shoulder bag from the Aussie disposal store. Actually, you're right. Disposal stores are really good. There is one that I passed. It's a really big disposal shop. They probably have all the makes and models and bells and whistles of bags. But yeah, I definitely want a good about a 30 litre bag. I think the one I did have was a 35-litre bag that broke, and I had that for a good 7 years. I love that bag. When you get used to a bag too, like the pockets, which pocket has what and what fits what. So yeah, I will in the meantime use my day pack, my little one that I've got for my morning walks. You watch, Paul. What's tomorrow? Tuesday. So not tomorrow. Wednesday morning. And I don't always catch you Wednesday morning, Paul, because I start earlier. And then by this time I'm already at work. So I've got a late start this morning. That's why I'm doing a later walk this morning. But yeah, generally, I'm going to do a live on a Monday morning, a Wednesday morning, and maybe one afternoon. Doing my walks. Because, you didn't film it, it didn't happen, right? And when I say film it, I'm not going to edit it. Oh, guys, just past a guy. He's actually painting. Sorry, he's doing a sketch of that building. Cool. I love sketching and then, sitting there and painting. So that guy's just doing that. Wow, that's cool, guys. Anyway, story. I like to, when I travel, I take a little sketchbook with me and some watercolors, and I'll, get inspired somewhere and stop and paint. Generally, I don't do that when I'm at home, but I am trying to start doing that more at home. I did a painting, I did a live on Saturday morning with a friend Kathleen who's doing acrylics. She's in Canada. She was on the live earlier. It's probably a little bit late now in Canada. I don't know what time it would be in Canada. Actually, no, it'd be sleepy time. I don't know. This dog is not wanting to go on the beach at all. It's a beautiful morning, guys. So, guys, I can't really see the chat right now because the sun. Oh, it's I am. I can see that I am, but I can't actually see writing. How are you? You would have started work early this morning, so you're on a water break saying hello. Is that what you're saying in the chat? Probably. So the sun's kind of beating down and reflecting on the phone, so I can't really see the phone. But I will when I'll stop in a second and say hello. How are you been anyway? I am. Paul in the chat. You've met him before. I'm sure you're already having a chat. So this is my second live this morning, only because it dropped out. So I just continued on. Oh guys, there was an old house there on the corner here. It literally has just got bulldozed down. Wow. Progression, guys. Everything old gets thrown down, unfortunately. That was an old house there. Wow. Anyway. All right, I'll stop here for a second because I do want to get a drink of water. Oh, my arm is. Yes, Paul. I think I need to definitely get that backpack because that hurts. And I've got my keys there, making sure I didn't drop my keys. That would be tragic because that's happened before, guys. I've gone for a walk and I've actually dropped my keys on the beach and I had to go retrack where I went to get my keys. All right, hold on. Oh, look, there's me. All right, guys, now I can see the chat. Not well. Oh, so I am saying smash the likes channel, subscribe, activate notifications. Oh, thank you. Thank you, I am. You know I'm going to say I am. Will I am. Hey, Matt, how you going? You guys are so lovely. You're always saying, do the likes, do the subscribes, all the things. But yeah, guys, I'd love you to subscribe, but if you liked the lives, that's great. But what I really am here for, guys, is long form videos. So I'd love you to actually watch my long form videos. And I'll be honest, I haven't been doing long form videos for a little bit. For 2 weeks, I haven't done a video because I've been a bit preoccupied. Hopefully, I have a story to tell you about that preoccupied, and I will post it, but when, I don't know. I do have a video that I'm in the middle of editing. It's about Ibiza. That Ibiza is more than just a party island. And I'm going to show you like the most beautifulest place I went to in Ibiza. It's an old. Oh no, I'm not going to give it away. You'll have to wait and see. That'll be out this week. So guys, if you do want to subscribe, please do actually watch some of my long form videos. And if you guys are subscribing to other people in the chat, it's nice to subscribe and do a sub for sub kind of thing. But it's also nice to actually watch those people's videos. And like I know Paul does shorts and he does a long form video. So he does a short on a Wednesday and he does a long form video on a Saturday. And I believe I did watch your long form video on the weekend. I can't remember off the top of my head what it was. Sorry. But yeah, Paul has a rhythm, and that's his rhythm. He's very, very organised, and he's already got them all scheduled. Like it's already organised for this Wednesday and next Saturday. He's just on the ball. He should be my assistant. Well, actually, he should manage me. Paul, can you edit my videos, please, too? Oh my god. Anyway, but what I'm trying to say is, guys, it's great to sub. Thank you. I love people subscribing to my channel, but I'd really appreciate if you actually watch one of my videos and then watched it through and gave me a nice comment about the video, because we spend a lot of time editing our videos. I love my adventures, and every video I put in, I actually love, and I love the process of editing, and I hope it transmits into what you get to watch. And I know a lot of people, when I do lives, they sub me and it's great, but I also know that they're not really subbing me to watch anything about me. All they're doing is subbing because they just feel obligated to sub. I don't know why. You don't have to sub, guys. You can actually just watch, and then when you see me on a live, sub. Watch me then. It's fine, because I really do want to have people that watch my long form videos, and if they want to watch my lives, it's a bonus. I get that. But yeah, I also appreciate you guys jumping on the lives. Like Matt, how are you this morning or tonight? It's a late night for you. Must be 10 o'clock at night. Morning. Oh, cute little dog. What kind of dog is he? Oh, hello. You want to come say hello? Hello, darling. What's your name? Harry. Hello, Harry. Hey, Harry. Hey, Harry. Oh, I can see that. Is that why you're sitting down having a rest?
Well, he likes to sit down and have a rest. He stops at them and sits for 5 minutes and then we're off again.
Oh, he's got a routine. Oh, have a good morning. Oh, okay. Aren't we all, though? So Matt, how are you? How is the Cheshire Cat this morning? Oh, sorry, this afternoon, tonight? Because Matt Launton is from Cheshire in the UK, guys. He does videos on drones. Actually, yeah, no, some drones. And he shows the landscape of Cheshire, the area anyway, the region. And sometimes we talk about drones because he always reminds me that I should actually pull out the drone and learn how to fly it, or actually sell it and get a smaller one that, you know, is a little bit easier to navigate. So guys, we are literally playing Russian roulette here. I can't actually see the screen. I know that I'm probably down to 10% battery. So I live life dangerously. I'm carrying 2 books that I just got from a book library. Carrying my jacket. Hopefully my keys are still in it. Let me just check. Shit. Hold on, let me just make sure. Oh, yep, they're there. Gosh, that would not have been cool if I lost them. So we're literally about 5 minutes away from my car. So it's not that far, guys. So I guess the guess is, will I make it back to my car before this live clonks out? Because my battery dies. It's probably why I don't walk up here too often, guys, because I mean, I do like walking on this boardwalk, but there is a lot of people walking on it, and I don't want to, show their faces because, that's not polite. On YouTube, you should just be mindful that strangers don't want to be on my videos. Okay, so we're just coming past this toilet block, and there's actually a homeless guy living here, so I'm actually not going to show you that. That's, again, not polite. He's actually not there. Okay, let's walk. I just had to look down at the phone to see if it was still connected. So that's a nice fish and chip shop. Morning. All right, we are nearly back to my car. We've done it, guys. We have done it. We have made it back to my car. Nearly, anyway. It's still intact, just. Morning. Wow, back to where we started from, guys. Probably about 2 hours ago. Maybe 2.5 hours ago. And yes, I could probably have a bit more of a chat if I had my battery pack charged. Oh, right. All right, let me just unpack. I need my bottle of water. Oh, yes, bottle of water. All right, now I can relax. So this is not helping. I still can't see the screen. I'm not blind, guys. It's just that there is glare, guys. I can't see. I'm not going to pretend I can see either. I can't see. I'm trying. I timed it well. I did. I think I'm on... Oh no, I've got 8%. Or was it 3%? I've got 3%, guys. Woohoo. Wacky do. Anyway, guys, I'm going to love and leave you. I'm going to sit in my car till it... Maybe I can see you in the car. Hold on, let me do this. Oops. Oh, wow. It is really sunny. Okay, let me close that. Oh, okay. Whew. Hat hair. Oh, my gosh. Okay, guys. We have... Oh, my gosh. I can see that. 3 minutes. Okay. Let me read. Paul is good. No, sorry. Matt is good. It is 12:08 a.m. That's in Cheshire. That means it's Monday morning for you, Matt. Happy Monday morning to you. Okay, so Paul's just about to go out for his walk. So it's 10:15 a.m. here in Australia. Okay, so Paul, you're saying your video was on the rock climb. Oh, yes, the rocks. It was like red rocks because I'm a bit obsessed with red rocks at the moment. I've just made a video for a competition or a job that I applied for with Jayco Australia to be a Jayco RV correspondent to basically travel around Australia in a van or a pop-up camper or something they give me. They give it to you to use for 1 year and you've got to make content around it. So that would be exciting. I need to start my car because it's a bit hot. Oh, that's better, guys. Whew. Okay. I can probably turn my car off now. Yeah, so that was what Paul's long form video was on. That was actually a good video, Paul. I really like that. If you want to put that in the chat, you should. And my friend Will.i.am, how are you, Will.i.am? Thank you for always saying smash the like button. Paul does that too. Matt does that too. You're always good at that. Deb, you're still on the Deb, you're still here. Yeah, so, okay, a few notes. Dora is going to get a backpack. I have a backpack. Oh my gosh, I even have a backpack in my car. So on the weekend, I completely cleaned my car out. I had sand everywhere because, you know, I've been doing lots of walking on the sand. And so my car was full of sand, which is not great. So I vacuumed it all up. I cleaned all my car up and I put everything back in my car. So a little while ago, I had to go pick up something from my sister-in-law. So I had to clean my car out. So normally I come prepared, right? So the Dora in me has hiking sticks in the back of my car. I have a whole kitchen, I have a whole, this is about to literally drop out soon, so I'm just going to ramble here, guys. In the boot, if I'm having a picnic, I have plates, I have cups, I have knives and forks, I have a tablecloth, I have a million hats because, you know, if friends come with me and they forget their hat, I have a hat. I have 2 raincoats because, you know, my friends might need a raincoat. I have sunscreen, which I could have probably used this morning. I have a first aid kit because that's important. It's a snake first aid kit too. That's very important. Though it's not important when it's in the car and I'm gone walking. So if you Paul, you're about to say that to me. It's not. There's no use of it in the car, Dora. It should be in your backpack. Yes. So when I go hiking, I grab everything from my back of my car. I've got my, you know, snake kit. Take my walking stick. I have my hat. I take a raincoat. I take the kitchen sink. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So I actually do have 2 backpacks in my boot. Which I actually have an old over-the-shoulder one, actually, Paul. Okay. And I do have a couple of battery packs that I keep charged quite a lot. I don't leave them in the car because when you leave them in the car, they just run out. So guys, I'm gonna say goodbye because I'm down to one bar, and as soon as I process this, it'll be lost anyway. So guys, love and leave ya. Have a great day. Have a good morning. Enjoy your walk, Paul. Good night, Matt. Will.i.am, enjoy work. Kathleen, hey, you're back. I'm just about to go, guys. Deb, good night. See you, Kathleen. Have a good night's sleep. I think Will.i.am, yeah. I'll catch you. I haven't seen you for a while, Will.i.am, so I'd love to catch up with you again. Yeah, I appreciate all of you guys. I know this is my second live this morning because it cut off, but you know, yada yada yada. See you guys, bye. Oh yeah, I will do a live this afternoon, guys. It'll be from my home. We're going to be doing re-potting up, putting some nutrients back in my planter pots because every 2 weeks you've got to do that. And you've got to show that they're still alive. I kept them alive. It's been 2 weeks and they're alive. And we'll do a bit more of my art protection. Bye.